Welcome back to the Owens Center here in Peoria, Illinois for Game 4 of our continuing coverage of the MACHA playoffs for the Silver Division, the Mid-American Collegiate Hockey Association playoffs. And this is Game 4, and these games will take on number 4 seed Nebraska, the Huskers, taking on Robert Morris University of Peoria, the Eagles. They're the 5 seed. So far, we've had 3 games on tap on SportsTownChicago.com, and all of the top seeds won those games. First game was won by the Iowa State Cyclones 6-2 over the Missouri State Bears. In the second game, the Marquette University Golden Eagles were able to defeat Loyola University of Chicago, the Ramblers, 7-6 in an overtime thriller, with Marquette scoring the winning goal 15 seconds in the sudden death overtime. In Game 3, our 3 and 6 seed game, that was the game between Aurora and Bradley, and Aurora University was able to win that one 4-1. It was a close game, 2-1 heading into the third period, and that's when Aurora took over. Final score 4-1, so Aurora advances. So all 3 of the top 3 seeds in the silver bracket advance to second round play tomorrow. And now we have the nightcap game between Nebraska and Robert Morris University of Peoria, the 4 and 5 seeds. And the winner of this game will go on to face Iowa State at 4:15 tomorrow in the first game of the second round. Marquette will take on Aurora in the second game, and that game is the 7 o'clock game tomorrow night. We'll have those broadcasts also on SportsTownChicago.com. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. We still have 1 game of hockey to play. Those of you who've been with us throughout the day, we appreciate you hanging with us for Game 4 from exciting Mid-American Collegiate Hockey Association Silver Playoffs. And we're going to get ready for the face-off here shortly. From the Owens Center here in Peoria. Also, I want to mention quickly, in the bronze division, Northern Illinois defeated Southern Illinois Edwardsville, Southern Illinois University Edwardsville, 5-1 to advance to the championship game tomorrow. They're going to take on Western Illinois as they defeated Robert Morris University Black in the game. So Western Illinois versus Northern Illinois University in the bronze championship tomorrow at 1:30. We will not have that broadcast, but we will have the 2 silver games afterwards, 4:15 and 7 o'clock. We're going to listen in on the starting lineups for Nebraska and Robert Morris.
For Robert Morris University Peoria, starting in goal, number 29, Cam Aaron. On left defense, number 43, Jacob Schweeder. And on right defense for Robert Morris University, number 15, Captain Phil Edwards. And playing left wing, number 9, Eric Ostrovic. And at center for RMU, number 27, Cam Bernicki. And at right wing, number 7, Dylan Durham.
That's your starting lineup for Robert Morris.
Team tonight, in goal for Nebraska's number 1, Kyle Shemek. Playing left defense, number 2, Brad Martin. And at right defense, number 24, Hunter Hurt. At left wing, number 20, Eric Leach. And at center, number 16, Logan Montgomery. And playing right wing is number 13, Zach Bickler. All right, ladies and gentlemen, players, game on, good luck.
All right, there are your starting lineups. Starting goaltenders, Kyle Shemek for Nebraska. And for the Robert Morris University Eagles, that'll be Cam Herron. Herron and Shemek, your starting goalies. Now we're getting ready for the first period puck drop here in the Owens Center in Peoria, Illinois, Game 4 of our Mid-America Collegiate Hockey Association Silver playoffs, Silver Division playoffs, first round action. Nebraska takes control of the puck behind their own net. Hunter Hurt. Carrying the puck over now is Brad Martin. Brad Martin shovels the puck ahead. Matthew Block for Nebraska into the Robert Morris zone, the Eagles zone, and the puck is deflected into the penalty box area, and we're going to face off inside the Robert Morris zone. And a quick line change for the Eagles. Neither team has faced each other. They're in separate divisions, so there is no head-to-head competition between these two. This is the first time these teams are seeing each other this season. Robert Morris has the puck. Picking up the puck is Matt Deluski at his own blue line. Shoveling it ahead, carrying it in is Cam Bernicki. Bernicki throws it into the far corner inside the Nebraska zone. Puck stolen away. Centering pass in on net. And a quick shot attempt and a save. Cam Bernicki dumps the pass to Dylan Durham coming into the slot area. You're going to see he's able to get a shot on net. Kyle Shemek able to make the save for Nebraska. He holds on. And we'll have a face-off to the left of Shemek inside the Nebraska zone. Can't. Puck deflected at the net there. And carried into the near boards. Shot on net. Scramble. And carried out by Robert Morris. Robert Morris dumps it into the far corner. Behind the net, Nebraska carrying the puck over. That's Alexander Casebeer. You heard that right, Alexander Casebeer. Dumped into the Robert Morris zone, far corner. Robert Morris trying to exit the zone there. Joe Doubleair. Puck knocked back behind the net. And that's picked up by Matt Deluski of the Eagles. Shovels the puck ahead to center ice. Matt Deluski carrying it inside the Nebraska far boards. Deluski and Nicholas Walensky on the far boards inside the Nebraska zone. Puck temporarily came out but knocked back into the near corner where Nebraska recovers. At his own blue line, trying to keep it in, unable to, was Alex Olson. And the Huskers pick up the puck, skated ahead. Centering pass knocked away, picked up by Robert Morris. Intercepted, however, by John Clark. Clark dumps it into the Robert Morris zone, and Cameron Herron will hold on for a face-off. With 17:49 to go here in the first period, no score. Nebraska 3 seed, Robert Morris University, Peoria 4 seed. Face-off is going to be to the right of Cam Herron. On the draw for Nebraska is going to be Logan Montgomery. And Robert Morris wins the draw, knocks it outside their own zone. Chasing for it is Nebraska. Over at center ice, picking up the loose puck is Eric Leach. Leach, cross-ice pass, trying to feed Logan Montgomery, unable to connect. Picking up the puck for Robert Morris behind the net. And skating out of danger there. Loose puck, however, stolen away. Logan Montgomery into the near corner for Nebraska inside the Robert Morris zone. However, the puck taken away by Jacob Schweider. Schweider rings it around far end outside the Robert Morris zone. Chasing back after it behind their own net, however, it's Philip Edwards of the Eagles. He's got the puck behind his own net, and he's pressured by 2 Husker defenders. And now Jacob Schweider rings it outside, goes all the way into the Husker zone. No icing. And the puck trapped there. Slot pass, looking to feed inside, tip attempt. That was a nice tip attempt. Taylor Poland trying to get the pass there from Cam Bernicki. I'm sorry, that's Dylan Durham for Bernicki. Those two teamed up earlier for a scoring attempt, unable to connect. Looks like a lot of good chemistry between those two, at least in the early going here. Nebraska with the puck behind their own net. Carrying the puck forward now is Alexander Casebeer. Dumps it ahead into the Robert Morris zone. Chasing after it for the Eagles is Matt Deluski. Deluski along the near boards. Over his own blue line. Feeding it center ice. Center ice over to Cam Bernicki. And Bernicki dumps it into the Nebraska zone. Recovering, however, as Nebraska skating in is Taylor Poland. Poland along the near half boards dumps it behind the Eagles net, where the puck is picked up by Brandon Maas. Maas behind the Eagles net, and Nebraska comes out with it. Tyler Poland. Back to Brandon Maas behind the Eagles net. Two defenders enclose in on him, and Robert Morris unable to corral the loose puck. Nebraska centering attempt. Left point. Shot lifted up. Never made it on net. Stolen away by Robert Morris and cleared to the Nebraska blue line. And now picked up moving forward for Nebraska is Brandon Maas. Maas dumps the puck in after going to the left near circle. Heavy hit there along the near boards. Nebraska's number 8, Eric Mears, laying the lumber. Centering attempt carrying it in for the Eagles is Joe Dobelaire. Dobelaire behind the Huskers net, circling far corner. He's knocked down temporarily, gets back up on his skates. Looks like he lost his stick, however. And we have a face-off. Puck frozen in the near corner, player down. And the face-off's going to be to the right of Kyle Shemek. Inside the Nebraska zone. No score, 15:02 to play here in the first period. Gathering the puck in the near corner for Nebraska, Alex Olson. Olson near half boards in his own zone. Puck stolen away by Robert Morris. Shot attempt on net and a save. Nice shot attempt by Brandon Shoemaker and a better save by Kyle Shemek. Keeping the score tied 0. Braden Shoemaker coming in for a second attempt, unable to get through that time, however. And Robert Morris with the puck in their own zone. Shoemaker chasing after the puck behind the Husker net. Taking the puck is Matt Pangle for the Huskers. Carrying it forward now, far boards. Carrying it over into the line, that's Matthew Block. Matthew Block near corner for the Huskers inside the Robert Morris zone. And he gets knocked off the puck there. Some heavy checking taking place by Cam Bernicki. Eagles in their own zone, ring it out into their own bench, however, and we're going to have a face-off inside the Eagles zone. 13:55 to play in the first period, no score. Here you get a look at the replay. This is the attempt from Shoemaker, Braden Shoemaker coming in, and a great save there by Shemek to keep the game scoreless. Face off to the left of Cam Herron. Shot wide of net from the left point. That shot by Brad Martin. And the puck goes along the far boards, far point. Far boards for Nebraska, far corner. Dump behind the net, picking up the puck, loose puck there. Knocked down, big hit at the blue line. And knocked on as Eric Ostrovitz was knocked down. He gets back up and play continues. Puck stolen away at center ice by Nebraska. Carrying the puck over. And ringing it behind the net where Cam Herron picks it up. Shoves it along the far boards. Puck stolen away by Nebraska. Centering attempt behind the net goes to the near point. Brad Martin. Brad Martin shoots the puck on net in the slot looking for a clearing. And that puck was kicked out by Herron. And out to center ice where Brad Martin will take possession for the Huskers inside his own zone. Martin queuing it up. We have a whistle, stoppage of play here. Looks like we have an offsides call. And the faceoff will come outside of the Robert Morris zone. Actually, it'll go back inside the Nebraska zone. And this faceoff will be to the left of Kyle Shemek inside the Nebraska zone. No score here in the first period, 12:51 remaining on SportsTownChicago.com. And the draw. Nebraska wins the draw, chasing after it for the Huskers. In the far corner, that's Patrick Lowe. And it looks like we have our first penalty of the game. Let's see who the call's against. Going into the box for the Robert Morris University Eagles, that's going to be Nicholas Walensky. Sent to the box.
Robert Morris penalty, number 5, Nick Lewinsky, 2 minutes for roughing.
Roughing penalty on Walensky. And Nebraska will go to the power play. Brad Martin carries the puck inside the Nebraska zone. Swings it on over to into the Robert Morris zone, chasing after it for the Huskers is Zach Bickler. Bickler at the point. Shot attempt blocked. Nice block there by Cam Bernecki of the Eagles. That puck did not get through to Cam Herron. Shot from the far circle on net, save. Knocked all the way down and cleared back into the Husker zone. Huskers need to regroup. Now they're at the blue line of Robert Morris. Puck stolen away, however, cleared, knocked down all the way into the Husker zone. Skating with it is Taylor Poland for Nebraska. And he's going to drop it over to Brad Martin on the far boards. Centering pass all the way at center ice. Puck taken away, however, by Braden Shoemaker. He's been all over the ice here in the first period so far for the Eagles. And Nebraska still looking to get some shot attempts going from their power play here. It's been stagnant. They've been knocked out of the zone 3 times so far on this power play. From far circle, puck intercepted. Robert Morris carrying it out is Joe Doubleair, and he dumps it all the way down. And Kyle Shemick's going to stop that puck and leave it for Brandon Moss. Moss will pick up the loose puck, center it on over. Carrying it in the puck is Taylor Poland, near boards, inside the Robert Morris zone. Going to get it over to the point. Shot on net, save. Over in the slot, looking for a clearing attempt, far circles. Shot, save, rebound attempt, loose, and covered up. He actually lost sight of the puck there, but the ref blew the whistle. Cam Herron was diving for the puck, try and corral that rebound. You're going to get a look here. And you can see Herron diving out of his net, almost behind the goal line to cover up that puck, and the whistle blew. 1 second left on the power play for Nebraska, and this penalty will be over. And penalty's over. Both teams back at full strength. Robert Morris carrying the puck at center ice, dumped in, carried over the blue line, I should say, and into the far corner where that puck is stolen away by Nebraska. Robert Morris recovers, shoveling it forward into the far corner, picking up the loose puck there is Zach Bunce. Bunce over to the near boards. Jammed up at the blue line, skating after it, however, is Gunnar Rogers along the near boards, but that's going to be an icing call, and the draw will go down all the way back inside the Robert Morris Eagles zone. Face-off, 10:03 left in the first period, no score. Shots on goal so far, 7 shots on goal for Nebraska, and 2 shots on goal for the Eagles. Face-off in the Robert Morris zone, won by the Eagles. On the far boards, trying to get it out, unable to do so, however, was Philip Moulton. And the puck goes behind the Eagles' net. Taylor Poland for Nebraska, shoveling it back behind the net. Centering attempt. Defender couldn't find it for Robert Morris, and then the puck is eventually taken away by Nebraska. Coming in from the left point, going into the left corner is Matt Pangle. Pangle, left corner. Stolen away by the Eagles. Carrying the puck forward now is Zach Bunce. Bunce dumps the puck in to the Nebraska zone, and as soon as he does that, that puck dumps back into the Robert Morris zone, where it's going to be picked up by Matt Deluski. Deluski, centering pass just out of the reach a little bit there to Joe Doubleair. He's able to recover and knock it behind the Huskers' net. Pressure in the far corner. Going after it for the Eagles is Cole Metzler. Metzler in the far corner against 2 Nebraska defenders. Good work there by Metzler. Now Metzler has control of the puck. Centering pass. Tried to get that over to Joe Doubleair. He's unable to get any good contact on it. And the puck dribbled wide of Kyle Shemek, and now we have a penalty just outside the blue line of Nebraska. Going to the box for the Eagles is Cole Metzler. Cross-checking. So Nebraska back to the power play with 8:45 to go in the first period. No score. Last power play for Nebraska, they really did not generate too many scoring chances at all. Maybe they had one good scoring attempt, but most of the time they were chasing the puck in their own zone, as the Eagles did a good job of clearing the puck. Off the face-off, the puck ricocheted back to the goalie, Cam Herron, and he was able to cover up. We'll have a face-off again to his right. And the draw. And Robert Morris able to win the draw, and they clear it all the way down. Chasing after it for Robert Morris and doing a good job putting pressure is Eric Ostrovics. But Nebraska able to cover, and skating it forward is Eric Mears. Eric Mears over center ice, over the blue line, leaves the puck. Stolen away, however, by Cam Bernicki, and he dumps it all the way down back into the Nebraska zone. Taylor Poland will have to reset behind his own net for the Huskers. Poland, in front of his goalie, on the near board, centering pass, gets it over to Tom Honsel. And he's taken down, no call there. Nebraska recovers, though, still on the power play, far boards. In the slot, Poland, left, right point. Now near face-off circle. Along the near boards, looking for a clearing. Shot attempt goes in. No, puck, the goal was knocked off its moorings before it went in. The referee's waving off the goal. It was good pass work there. Patrick Lowe tapped it in from a pass from Matthew Block, but that goal is disallowed because the net was knocked off its moorings before that puck went in. Now the net itself was knocked off based on the play from Cam Herron, so he knocked his own net off. But regardless, play whistle dead, and the faceoff is going to be to Herron's left inside the Robert Morris zone. Nebraska wins the draw. To the left point, unable to keep it in. He's going to have to regroup. That's Logan Montgomery. And the puck gets deflected by a Robert Morris player into the netting. And we're going to have a face-off at the face-off dot just outside the Nebraska bench, outside their blue line, far side. All right, here we go. Play underway. Nebraska wins the draw. Skating along the near boards. That's Logan Montgomery. Montgomery, centering pass into the slot. Shooting. Shot goes wide. Logan Montgomery picks it up along the near boards. Trying to come out with a puck there was Zach Bickler. Bickler throws it behind the net. Cam Herron with some acrobatics there in front of his own net. And he'll do a spinorama on ice. I think he heard the Herbie Hancock song before that, and he broke out the cardboard. No score here in the first period, 7-14. Yeah, let's get a look at that. There we go. Good acrobatics there by Herron, and we're still scoreless. 7:13 to go. Nebraska's still on the power play, 20 seconds remaining. Far boards, picking up the puck there, Eric Leach. Over to the near point, unable to connect, and coming out skating it with the Eagles now is Cam Bernicki. Near board, shot goes wide. That almost went in. He was a little wide of the net there. But shot went wide of Kyle Shemek, and we're still scoreless. 6:52 to play, 7 seconds left on the penalty. Face-off will be outside the Huskers zone, blue line, just in front of their bench at the face-off dot on the far side. And the referee drops the puck. Didn't wait for players to get set. He just dropped it. And play continues, and that'll end the Huskers' power play, 0 for 2 on the power play. And the Eagles take possession. Good stick work there by Cam Bernicki, trying to get the puck outside of his own zone. Cross-ice pass Feeding, skating in is Zach Bunce. Tries to get a shot on net, unable to connect. He circles behind the Huskers net. Shot from the point was blocked. We got a breakout attempt skating in now. Into the far side, that's Devin Roeder. Devin Roeder with a partial breakaway attempt. However, he was negated there as he closed in near the goal line. Nebraska maintains possession along near boards inside the Robert Morris zone. Near corner. Pass got away, and that was taken away by Eric Ostrovics for the Eagles. He dumps it into the Nebraska zone. Blue line Nebraska. Hunter Hurt. He'll dump it in and go off for a change. Heron knocks the puck to his own defenseman along the near board, far boards. And that puck is taken away but kept in at the blue line by the Huskers. Knocked down, loose puck. Shot from the blue line was blocked. Robert Morris looking to have a breakout attempt. Nebraska quickly able to recover. And the puck changing hands going back the other way. Nebraska over the blue line into the Robert Morris zone, far boards. Puck stolen away by Joe Dobelaire. Dobelaire gets the puck knocked back into his own zone. Cam Heron will pick up the loose puck and he'll leave it to the far boards. Cross ice pass, trying to feed Dobelaire, unable to connect. He has to come back into his own zone, circle back out. Now he's got a head of steam. Feeding the puck over to Cole Metzler on the left far boards. Center shot, and a big save. Centering attempt there from Metzler, and another save. Back-to-back saves there by Kyle Shemek to keep this game not at 0. So Joe Dobelaire with a couple quality shot opportunities from the pass. First from the pass from Metzler, and then a rebound attempt out front. Unable to cash in, however, Shemek stood tall. Nebraska coming up along near board. Skating in is Taylor Poland. Poland near face-off circle, shoots the puck, and saves stick to side by Cam Heron, and the Eagles will break out of their own zone. Dumping it in is Dylan Durham. Nebraska gets control of the puck, looks to transition back out. However, the Eagles maintain control at puck. Poland now with the steal. And Robert Morris takes it back. And now Nebraska has control over again. That's Eric Mears. Eric Mears along the near half boards. Inside the zone. Shot deflected and in. Eric Mears with the shot. And I think Cam Heron would probably want that one back. Off his glove, rattled into the net behind him. And just like that, Nebraska is going to have a 1-0 lead here. We'll take a look at the replay. You can see Mears from the top of the face-off circle. Got a partial glove on it, did Heron, but not enough as it trickled behind him and dipped into the net. 1-0 Nebraska here, 3:50 to go in the first period. So Eric Mears with the goal. All right, puck at center ice, dumped in. Robert Morris, goalie Heron, shovels it along the near boards to one of his defenders, of Metzler. Dobelaire picks it up along the far boards, skating it up the center ice. Going in all the way in the far corner. He's got a man open. Shot on net, goes wide. Rebound attempt, unable to corral it, however, was Cole Metzler. So again, Metzler and Dobelaire making things happen for Robert Morris, but unable to put the puck in the net at this point. Dobelaire dumps puck in on net. Shemek will freeze it. And the Eagles will get a fresh set of skaters on the ice. The Huskers will change up their defensive pairing. And we'll get a look at the shots on goal here. Nebraska 12-3 shots on goal advantage. I don't know if it exactly feels that way, but those are the numbers. 12-5 now. Either way, though, it is a decided advantage for Nebraska. They've had 2 power play attempts, however, so that's added to some of that as well. Into the Robert Morris zone, knocked back out. And on the far boards, skating it into the Husker zone. Shot on temp, save. Nice save there by Shemek. picking up the loose puck, however, is the Eagles. Eric Ostrovich gets a shot on net, picked up by Nebraska behind their own net, looking for an outlet. Skating after it is Logan Montgomery of the Huskers. He's going to circle it back. Matt Pangle of the Huskers picks it up. Far boards. Tries to get it over to Logan Montgomery. Montgomery at his own blue line. Going to dump it over to center ice where the puck was intercepted. Now it's carried back over. Here's Pangle. Logan Montgomery. Pangle skating in, unable to connect. However, coming in from the right point, getting a shot on net. That was Patrick Lowe coming in from the right point, I should say. He's able to get a shot on net. And the Eagles were able to finally corral it now. Behind his own net, moving forward, is Matt Deluski. And big check there, knocked down was Braden Shoemaker. He's back up, chasing after the puck in the near corner. Going after it for Nebraska. Unable to corral it, however, knocked down all the way into the Nebraska zone for an icing call. Faceoff will be back inside the Robert Morris zone. 1-0 Nebraska with 1:20 to go here in the first period. You're listening to Mid-American Collegiate Hockey Association playoffs, Silver Division playoffs. First round action here on SportsTownChicago.com. Face-off to the right of Heron. That was won by the Eagles. Shoemaker trying to carry the puck forward. However, the Huskers were able to keep it in, but they had to go outside the zone and regroup. I thought they kept that in the blue line just to be safe. And a steal at the blue line. That puck was kept in by Ross Johnson of Nebraska. He's going forward in the corner, near corner. Oh, heavy hit. Heavy hit there between Walensky and Honcho. Puck behind the Huskers net, going after Taylor Poland on the near boards inside their own zone. Coming out, and the puck knocked off the glass, up center ice, back over to the blue line. Carrying it forward now is Joe Dobelair for the Eagles. Puck was intercepted temporarily, but knocked back into the Nebraska zone. Chasing after it now is Alexander Casebeer. Puck knocked back into the zone. Casebeer has control. Goes along the near boards, looking for a centering opportunity. He was trying to make a connection there, but unable to. And that'll do it. That's the end of the first period. With the score, the Nebraska Huskers 1 and the Robert Morris University Eagles 0 after 1 period of play. Shots on goal for Nebraska 12 and for Robert Morris 6. So we go into the first intermission in the final game of today's broadcast for the first round. We have Nebraska leading Robert Morris 1-0 here on SportsTownChicago.com.
Out of all the schools I applied to, Illinois Media School was the first to personally guide me through the financial aid process. Not only did the school offer classes in my field, but hands-on experience with all of today's modern broadcasting equipment. Illinois Media School gave me all the tools I needed to find a career in broadcasting. While in class, I worked one-on-one with real professionals in the television and radio industry. Job placement helped me find the perfect internship where I had real, on-the-job training. No other school offers a program as exciting and educational as this. My name is Mandy, and Illinois Media School helped me achieve my career in broadcasting.
I could have said it better myself. This is Jonathan Hood, instructor at the Illinois Media School, formerly Illinois Center for Broadcasting. There's so many reasons for you to consider Illinois Media School. You can go if you don't like the college that you go to, you don't like the major, or maybe you just want a fresh start for someplace new. Go to beonair.com/Chicago Sports to learn more. That's beonair.com/Chicago Sports.
Hey, it's Frankie, and the Illinois Media School, formerly the Illinois Center for Broadcasting, provides hands-on broadcasting and online media training and fully equipped radio and TV studios and web-based computer labs. The instructional staff consists of broadcast media and professionals like myself with many years of broadcasting and online media experience. I have watched some of my former students get jobs and excel in the industry. Upon graduation, students are well prepared to enter the broadcast media industry. Check out our campus in Chicago and in Lombard and visit beonair.com. That's beonair.com to learn how to get started.
SportsTownChicago.com is your place for NIHL high school club hockey. Every goal, all of the checks, and every jarring hit. SportsTownChicago.com, in a league of our own.
¿Quieres tener un trabajo en algo que te encante, que sea divertido y conozcas a muchas personas? El Illinois Media School tiene muchas cosas increíbles que ofrecer. No solo